Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, hello, hello. Welcome. Happy Thursday. So excited to have y'all. As you are joining, drop in the chat your name, or you can drop in the chat where you are from. Tonight, we are going to be doing a how to set your brows, and we're going to be doing a Bobbi Brown lip combo. So I cannot wait for y'all to see it. But hello to everyone that is joining. Super duper excited to see you. Hello, hello, hello. I'm Maya, Miss Maya Nicole on IG. And again, I'm super excited that you guys are here. In just a moment, we are going to jump right into what we're going to be doing tonight, but also whatever makeup questions, please drop them in the chat. I love answering them. Hello, sister. Charlotte, North Carolina in the house. Hello. Hello, everyone joining. We are getting ready to get started. If you just joined, please drop in the chat where you are joining from. I'm right here in Atlanta, Georgia. Hello. I see you in the chat. And for anyone that also just joined, we are talking all about brows, how to set your brows. I'm a huge fan of setting my brows now. As you can see, I already have them on, but I'm going to show y'all how I set them. And basically they stay like that the entire day. And also I'm going to be showing you guys a really cool, like summer to fall, even winter lip combo by Bobbi Brown. The Instagram has spoken because that's what you guys chose. And that's what we're going to be talking about tonight. So again, hello everyone that's joining. We're about to just go ahead and jump in. Again, if you just joined, drop in the chat where you are from. Again, my name is Maya and I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, or I'm here in Atlanta, Georgia as well. But yeah, let's jump into it. Also, before we start with the brows and the lips, I want to tell you guys what I have on my eyes, which is actually this Bobbi Brown palette. My last live, I actually did a full tutorial, but instead of using this color, I use this gold color. So this is the one I use in the live. And then I have this one. Actually, these three colors is what I have on right now. The entire look, y'all, it was super quick. I did it this morning for work. I had like maybe an hour to get ready, and this maybe took me less than 10 minutes. So if you need an eyeshadow, this one will be your go-to. Also, speaking of what I have on, I want to show you guys this here. The last live, a lot of you guys asked about blush. So I'm like, let me tell you about this blush. This is a blush that I have on. I'm going to tell you the exact color. It's called Peach by Laura Mercier. Bomb color. I just got this one. I have the pink one, but this peach, it's giving. And let's jump into now the brows, just because I am eager. I have a new brush that I'm going to be showing you guys how I use it for my brows. But you can also use this for basically cleaning up your brows, making them look really clean, really neat, and exactly how you want them. And hello, everyone that's joining. I see y'all. Hello. So excited to have you guys. If you just joined, drop in the chat where you are from. And also, as I am talking, y'all can throw in any makeup questions that you may have. I love answering them. I love talking. We're just going to have a makeup party tonight, and we're just going to get into it. So I'm going to be using the Grande Brow Gel. This is their clear brow gel. I love clear brow gels just because I already put like color into my brows whenever I'm filling them in. But also I love to use this gel like when I am not like wearing any like makeup. So basically bare face, I will use this, and I'll also use this brush to like set my brows into place. It's almost like a effortless, no makeup look, if you will. But it just makes you look like put together without having anything on. And I love it. But I also like using this product every single day. So I'm going to show you guys how I use it. Again, if y'all have questions, do not hesitate and don't be afraid to ask. I love answering any and all makeup questions. But basically, I'm going to show you guys a close-up. Whenever you see the spoolie, this spoolie is a little bit, let's old school YouTube it. This is what the spoolie looks like. But what I also like to do, you can get these at like the beauty supply. You can order them on Amazon. You can order them here with the Mile. But basically you want to get like a spoolie, or cool trick, use like your old mascara that basically has dried out. Just get like micellar water, sit it in it. I like to do it like overnight, just then in the morning, it's ready to go. If you have an old mascara wand, you can sit it in your micellar water. It will basically detach any like mascara wipe it clean. I also like to sort of like rinse it. And then you can use your mascara wand for your gel to set your brows. So that's one of your cool little tricks for the night. Hi, Flo. Thank you. Yes, sustainability. Absolutely. We are here for sustainability. Okay. Hello, everyone that is joining, by the way. Again, my name is Maya. And we're about to set these brows. So I'm going to sort of push my hair back. Just do this for a second, just so y'all can get the full look. So basically, I'm going to get closer to. I've already filled in my brows, but before I go in with the gel, I always take like my spoolie that doesn't have anything on it and basically just brush my brows in exactly where I want them. This makes it just easier so you can make sure that you don't have like any open areas within your brows that you're like, we got to fix that. But I think we're good. So let's go in with the brow gel. Again, we're using the Grande brow gel. Now, again, this has a smaller spoolie to it. I'm going to show you the small spoolie, and then on this side, we'll do the bigger spoolie just so you can see. Honestly, there's not a difference. The biggest thing about this one versus my other one is just the size. And I think, honestly, this one can be just as quick depending on what your brows are and how they look. So if I'm looking this way, I'm just looking at my mirror. But basically, you just take your spoolie with the gel on it, and you just go in the shape that you just shaped your brows with the brush. Now, what you're going to notice as you're doing this, like toward the end, your gel is probably going to go gone. So basically, I always dip back in, and then I sort of start in the middle, and then I go all over through my brows all over again. You want to make sure that they're well coated, because if not, when you get ready to set them with your brush, it's not going to look like you want it to look, if that makes any sense. But okay, I'm going to do it one more time just so y'all can see. I'm going to get close. So I'm literally just, see him, setting these bad boys in place. And to me, the reason why I like doing this is because I feel like it's like a really smooth, but like effortless, chic eyebrow. Then I take this here, and all I'm going to do, and let me show you. It looks just like this. All you're going to do is, see that? So basically, you're going to press it. Use your brush and you're pressing it, but you're literally just going in the direction that you just went with your brush, but now you're pressing them in. So if you look here, it's all good here, and this one is non-set, if that makes sense. So I'm looking straight at y'all. This one sort of gives like more of a lift. It's set in place. This one is still cute. She just needs to be sort of set. So I'm going to look straight ahead just so y'all can see. Huge, not like, I don't want to say it's a huge difference, but it's almost like the finishing touch of your brows. And again, I use this brush. You'll notice like some of the brow stuff will get on your brush, but it's fine. It'll come right off. But now let's use the big spoolie to do it on this side, but we're just going to basically see how quick and easy. And this is usually what I do. And the great thing is it goes right in here, and we're going to do it on this side, and I'm going to get close so y'all can see again. And we're basically just going to go up. And then when you get sort of midway through, you sort of want to go at an angle. You don't want them all like going up. These here should go up just for a lift, but then your other ones, you want to sort of like have them sort of angle up and out, just like that. And as y'all can see with this brush, I did not have to go back in with like more gel. And it's just because this one was a bigger like mascara wand, if you will. And this one that we just used is smaller. So I'm going to show y'all like a side by side. Move out the way so y'all can see. This one's the one I just used on this brow, and we used the smaller one on this one. But again, both will do the trick. One just takes a little bit longer, but it's good. And then again, we're just going to go in with the brush, and I'm going to look down just so I can make sure I'm covering it. And then I literally just take my brush and like press it to set it. And there you have it. So pretty much your brows are done. The exact thing that I just did, you can do the same exact thing without even filling your brows. If you have like big, beautiful, bushy brows and you're like, girl, I don't need that, just literally set them. And the reason you want to press it with the brush is because it basically presses on your skin to stay in place. Sometimes if you just use this gel, you can brush them up, but then like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, you look in the mirror, you're like, girl, where are my brows? So in order for that to like be avoided, just simply do that, press them with the brush, and that is it. I have a question. Do you pluck or thread? So years ago, I was huge, like on like going maybe like once every like half in a month, something like that, every like 30 days, I would say, and get them threaded. But I was like, you know what? Let me just try to pluck them myself. And so I actually just pluck now. And that just sort of keeps the shape. And a really good tip with like, if you're like, girl, I don't even know what to keep and what not to keep. Basically, my suggestion is do your brows just like this, like as if you were getting ready, doing your makeup. Once you finish doing this, any brows that you see here or like either up here that's not within your brow that you just like created, pluck those and then keep everything as is. And that'll basically start to help you know like what shape you like, what you want your brows to look like. And then eventually your brows will just grow into that place. So yes, I like to pluck. Now, I'm not opposed to threading, but it's been a while, so I don't even know if I could do it. But yes, great question. If y'all have any more questions, definitely drop them in the chat. And also let me know where you're from. Again, I'm Maya from Atlanta. I'm going to fix my hair. I pulled it back so y'all can see these brows. But now we're about to talk about lips and lip combos. But before we do, as I'm getting it ready, if any of you guys have like a favorite eyebrow product, please let me know, because I love trying different brow products, especially if it's like a pencil versus, you know, a powder or anything like that. I like to try different stuff just to see what it looks like and also how quick it is. What tweezers do you use? Ooh, great question. So the Mile has great tweezers on here. I also, honestly, I like the ones at like Beauty Supply because they're really, really small and you can get in really good areas. Target, of course, they have good tweezers. I actually I don't even think my tweezers have a brand on them. They just like really good tweezers, but I'll show you what they look like. They look like this. And you can see it has like a really good angle to it, but it's so easy to get exactly the ones that I want. And also, I like using this whenever I am like trying to make sure like my brows are like the ones that are here out that are gotten too long. I'll use that spot on. Great question. But let's get into this lip now because we are doing a Bobbi Brown lip combo. And basically, this is actually a lip that I used on my last live. So I did this lip, and I'm going to tell y'all the color. It is called Crushed. No, it's not. It's Crushed Oil Infused Gloss, but it's called Bare Sparkle. It's so freaking pretty. I'm going to show y'all up close. Do y'all see this? It's so pretty. I love, love, love this shade. And what I'm going to do is show you guys what it looks like without like a liner, and then we're going to add a liner to it. And I'm also going to show you sort of my trick on like basically how like a gloss like this that's a little bit more clear, more sheer, how you can sort of bring color to it. But really quick for anyone that joined and you're like, girl, what eyeshadow do you have on? I have this one on here. This is the Bobbi Brown palette. And these are the shades. So I have these 3 shades on. I started with this one for like my transition color. I went in with this darker brown, and then I finished it with this here on the lid. And then basically to smoke it out, I just used both of these actually, but I use this one mostly just to smoke it out. So in case you're like, girl, what do you have on? I got y'all. It's this one right here. But let's get into the lip combo. Also in the chat, let me know if you are a lip liner chick. If you're like, no, I don't do lip liner. So let me know in the chat. Are you a lip liner girly, or are you like, girl, I don't do lip liner, I'm gonna just gloss and leave? To be honest with you guys, a couple of years ago, I wasn't into like lip liner with every single lip, but now I would say like 95% of the lips that I put on, I do a liner. The one that I have on right now, I just have on like a lip gloss just because I'm like, I want to show y'all what it looks like with and without. But most of the time I prefer to do a lip liner just because I feel like it defines your lips really good. And then depending on what you're going for, you sometimes don't need a lip liner. But I'm going to show you guys what this gloss looks like. Again, this is called Bare Sparkle by Bobbi Brown. And I'm just going to put it on really quick. And the thing I like about this gloss, it's not very like thick, but it's also not sticky. So whenever I put this on top of anything, it doesn't like stick to my other lip products and sort of make it move. It just looks really nice. Come on, Sean. Yes, Bobbi Brown. I love it. Okay, so this is without. let me see, the lip liner with colorful lipstick. I need to get better with nudes. Ooh, okay. Yes. So lip liner with colorful lipstick. I like to match my lip liner to my lipstick if I am doing, like, for instance, if I'm doing a red lip, I'll try to get a lip liner that is very, very close to the same color, just so that it looks like, okay, I did a liner, but it matches perfectly with the lipstick. Now, if I want to do an ombre look, like as we get closer to fall, I get into like the reds and the burgundies and even like the black lip liner with red, because it almost gives you like this mauvey red color. Phenomenal. So yes, I love that. And then better with nudes. That's literally my bestie. Like any nude shade to me, like I just love nude colors, and probably 99.9% of all of my lip liners are browns. They're like browns, darker browns. Like I have all of the ranges. That's my go-to. So tequila, I got you, girl. So this again is without. Now, what I'm going to tell you is typically whenever you do a lip gloss and you're doing a liner, I typically like to start with the liner and then I'll go in with the gloss. But I didn't really do too much on the outside of my lips intentionally, just so you guys could see the difference. But this is, again, with just a gloss, which is super cute. This is like, girl, you're going out for a drink, boom. But if you're like, okay, it's girls' night, we're going to use this. So let me tell you guys the color. It is called Chocolate. I'm telling y'all, I love all brown lip liners. And hello to everyone that's just joining. Thank you guys so much. We're talking all brows, and now we're on the lip combo. If you just joined and you're like, girl, I didn't get to see the brows, I will go over everything. So I got you. But let's get into this lip liner. We're using Chocolate by Bobbi Brown. This again is called Bare Sparkle. I'm looking here so I can see in my mirror to make sure I'm lining my lips right. But whenever I do my lip liner, I go slightly above my actual lip line. So I'm going to get close. So instead of going right on it, I go a little bit above. And the reason for that is, as y'all can see, I have full lips. So I'm not trying to make my lips look larger, but it just defines like your lips really good when you go slightly. When I say slightly, so I'm going to show y'all. So basically you start here. I like to start here at the corner, and you'll notice it looks like I'm almost drawing, because sometimes when you're drawing your lip liner, it may or may not look straight. So a lot of times I'll do this and then I'll go. So I'm going to stop talking so I can focus so this line is straight. So okay. Oh, that was actually pretty good. I need to start doing lip liner live more often, because when I'm not on live, it's never this straight. So as you can see, I want to get like really close. As you can see, like I am right above my lip line. Now, again, if you're like, girl, I need to, make my lips look fuller, you can go a little bit above that. But for me, I go just like literally when I say just above it, just above it. So we're going to do this other side, and then we'll do the bottom. And I like to use this part because you can see like my gloss, of course, is all over it. But I like to use the side of my lip liner because it sort of like shades the inside of your lip without you having to like go back and shade it. So I love to do that. And then when I start with the corner, I always sort of do it like this and draw the line. Now, if you're like, hey, every time I try to do the corner, over time it doesn't look good, what you can actually do, you can take like a Q-tip, put the Q-tip in your mouth. I'm going to show you. You put it in your mouth like this. Close your lips, do your line, and then you will it'll help you sort of like line your lips a little bit easier. And then you just fill in the gaps if you're having issues with like the corners, which is typically something that most people have issues with, just because you want it to look neat. But after talking and stuff like that, it might not look like you want it to. But let's finish this bottom. Okay. So before I do anything, this is what it looks like now with just the liner. Now, I'm not going out just like this. I like to blend my lip liner. And that's because you don't want it to look like, okay, she got on lip liner and a lip gloss. Now, years ago, like, was that 90s? That like, this was totally fine. Not saying it's not fine now, but it's just not my preference. So again, once I do it, I'll just go in and sort of shade like areas of my lip where I want it to be a little bit darker. just like that. And I'll go all back around. Once I do that, it's going to look messy, but trust the process because all you're going to do is that. And now look. Now, again, you can sort of see that. If you're like, okay, Maya, it's still not blended, just take your liner and do this. Now, a thing that I like to do, and this is just for me personally, I'll take my lip liner and I will literally draw like darker lines right here. Just like that. Because it almost like makes like your lip look like it has like a little bit of a dip in it. And there you have it. Let me make sure. Yes, in the 90s, if only I understood blending. Honestly, if you're not using a gloss, it is a little bit harder to blend. But what I like to do is I'll use this like with the gloss, and you can always put like a matte on top of this to sort of like matte glossy. But if you're like, girl, I want a matte lip, do your liner first, put your matte lipstick on, and as soon as it's on, that's what you want to do, because you want to immediately get your lip to blending before like your matte dries down, because once it dries down, it's extremely hard. And if you're not putting a gloss over it, that's how it's going to finish. So if you're like, girl, how do I blend? Immediately put it on. And actually, whenever you do matte, don't put it all the way here to here. Put it in the center like this. Go like that. Then wherever it's not, take your liner and just blend it. And keep doing that, and you're good to go. But this is, I really like this lip combo. I'm sort of mad I didn't wear it today for work. Okay, I like this. Now, something I was going to show you guys is like you can darken your lip and just add gloss on top of it. So if you're like, oh, this is cute, Maya, I would wear this. Fantastic. If you're like, how would you switch it up? I literally love using liner all over my lip. So a lot of people are like, well, what else can I do with this liner? You can actually use it as an entire color. And if you already have gloss, it makes it a little bit easier to glide depending on which liner. This Bobbi Brown liner is like silk. Like, as you can see, like it doesn't take a lot for me to like put it on. But what I like to do is I'll shade, I think I'm going to do my bottom lip. I'm going to shade my whole bottom lip, and we'll compare the top and bottom. Again, hello, everyone that's joining. I'm Maya. If y'all got questions, drop it in the chat. I love all makeup beauty questions. Let me know. But I'm going to shade in my lip really quick, and y'all can see how it looks. And this is easier on top of gloss because it glides, but also at the same time it's like blending. So whenever you're doing this, just keep going back and forth. Ooh, I want to rub my lips so bad, but I want y'all to see the top. So this is like with liner all over my lips. This top lip just has it as a liner. So you can do either or. Now, if you're like, ooh, I want to sort of switch up and use your liner as a lip, that's all you have to do. Do gloss first. Line your lips just so you have the like outline, and then fill your lips in with the liner. And there you have it. You have two lips in one. Yes, yes, and yes. And let me know which one y'all like. Are y'all giving more so like, no, I like just the liner with the gloss in it? Or do you like the liner feel lip with the gloss? And again, you can do it like without the gloss. But if you're in a hurry, if you're like, girl, I need something quick, do your gloss first, outline, and then fill in. And just do this until it's to your desired look. And there you have it. So that is the Bobbi Brown lip combo. Again, I'm going to tell you guys what color it is. So this lip liner that I just used is chocolate. I'm trying to show you guys. There we go. So this is the lip liner. This is the lip gloss. Fire. Love this lip gloss. And it's so pretty. Like if you're like going to rooftop and you're like, ooh, I want my lips to pop. Get this, you'll love it. This is Bare Sparkle. And then if we're going to talk about brows really quick, I'm going to tell you guys what I just used for anyone that didn't get to see it. No worries, I got you. Thanks, Mom, for the great tip. Hope to see you in the new lip liner look. But this is the Grande Cosmetics Brow Gel in Clear. Again, you can use this spoolie that comes with it, which works perfectly fine. Or if you're like, hey, Maya, what if I want a larger spoolie? One that's like this. You can typically just use an old mascara wand, soak it in micellar water overnight, and then when you wake up, you'll notice like all of your bristles are very clean. Rinse it and dry it, and girl, you got your spoolie for your brows. And then this is, I'm not sure if I even told y'all. If I didn't, so sorry. This is the Bacha, I may be saying it wrong, or Bacha. It's Bacha. This is their makeup brush. The thing I love about this, it has like really soft bristles. So this is basically a 2-in-1. So you can use the angle of this brush to like outline, or not outline, clean up. When you outline, I think of like it standing out. You don't really want your brows to like highlight on your face. So basically, I'm going to show you guys what I do with this brush. I've already done it, but just to show you, I'll use the angle. I'll dip it in like some concealer and basically take the brush and go all the way like that. Okay. Then once I finish, all I'm going to do is take this brush because it's so soft and just blend the line like that. And you're going to go all the way. As you can see, I've done it on both sides, but it basically just cleans up your brow. You don't have to do that, but I'm sort of like, when I do it, I'm like, dang, I think I went down a little bit too low. This will fix everything. So just get your brush, concealer. You can use even foundation. If you're like, hey, Maya, like what if I'm just wearing brows and I don't have anything else on? You can actually use your foundation because it's going to blend really well with your skin and you're not even going to see it. Or you can use a concealer that you use to brighten just because it's just going to be a little bit, or a concealer that, you use on an everyday basis. You can use that to clean up your brows. And I feel, this is what I want to show you guys. So in case you're wondering like, hey, what if I have a brush, or do I have a brush that I could potentially use with this one? Any flat brush like this is going to be, I'm going to do this so it sort of straightens out. You can use a flat brush like this to also clean up after you've used this one, but honestly, you can use this one for everything. And this is the Bacha. I hope I'm saying that right because it's a super cute name. So professional makeup brush. How do you fill in your brows? Ooh, great question. I don't think I have it here at the table with me, but I like to use just a brow pencil. And the way I'll do my brows is I outline here, the top, and then I fill in. Whenever you fill in, you want to sort of like flick. So like if this was my pencil and this is my brows, flick like this. Because you want your brows to look like hair-like. So you flick and then you use this to like brush them in. And then you use your gel to set it. And that's all, folks. So there you have it. There's one more thing I want to show you guys. And if y'all want to see a live, let me know because I definitely will do it. And that is my new mascara hack for long, quick mascara lashes. I said long, quick mascara, long, quick lashes. And that is these two bad boys right here. These are both by Lancome. This one is the CLS Booster, or CILS Booster. And it's actually white. This actually is what you put on your mascara or on your lashes first before applying mascara. I have it on. That's why I'm telling you guys about it. And then after you go over with this, then you're going to go in with your mascara. And it literally straightens it. Yes, Tequila, your favorite. Yes, y'all, when I say holy grail, these two bad boys, oh my gosh. So if you're like, girl, I need something for my lashes and you want to figure out how to make them longer, or if you're just wanting to try something, these two here are great. And the thing that I really love about this one, this is the Lancome Lash Idol. I'm going to show y'all. Let me put this down. I'm going to show you guys. It has like, see the curve to it? So literally like when you're doing this to curl your lashes, it fits perfectly. But my favorite part of this is using it for my bottom. Like I use it on my bottom lashes today. And I'm like, ooh, yes, this is holy grail. So if you want to try mascara, these two, amazing together. But that's all I have. Wow, that was so fun and so quick all at the same time. But before I go, again, if y'all have any questions, drop them in the chat before I leave. Also, if you're on Instagram, I would love to connect with you. My IG is Miss_Maya Nicole, and Maya is MIANICOLE. Yes, Tequila, the Lancome Lash products are everything. If you've never used Lancome like mascara, their booster, get your hands on it. And I think I may have added it in my live so that you guys can quickly see exactly what it is. So in case you want to try it, you can quickly access it right here in the live. But let me make sure no one else has questions before we get out of here. And the next live will be probably in 2 weeks. If you're on Instagram, I let my followers choose what the lives are going to be about because I want to do what you guys want. And I also will probably throw in a mystery thing of like, ooh, I'm going to add this to the live that we didn't vote for. So yes. Yay, cannot wait. Woo woo. Again, hello everyone that is joining or that join. Oh, eyeliner tutorial, please. Okay, I got you, Lauren. We will totally do an eyeliner tutorial. I probably wear my liner 99% of the week. Whenever I don't, I use like a brown eyeshadow to do it. You can actually, I love using, I said I was about to leave. I'm gonna tell y'all one more trick. So basically with this eyeshadow palette, and I know I've been talking about micellar water a lot, but it is so good. You can use eyeshadow for liner. So if you're like, girl, I don't have any eyeliner, what would I do? Take your, any of your eyeshadows, dip a brush. You want to make it, I'm going to see if I have something similar. It's going to be thinner than this. You're going to need like a liner brush or eyeliner brush. You could use this as well. Dip it in the micellar water, then dip it in your eyeshadow, and it makes like a liquid liner. And so if you're into like doing colors or anything like that, any of your eyeshadows, you can turn them into liners just by using micellar water, and that is it. But I'm gonna give y'all one more minute just to make sure y'all don't have any questions. Also, I'm gonna type in the chat right now what my Insta is, because if y'all are like, ooh, girl, I want to vote for your next live, I am putting it now in the chat. Let me make sure I spelled it right. I would love to connect with y'all. And then if you're like, oh no, like I had a question and now the live is off, totally hit me up. You can DM me. You can comment on any of my posts on Instagram. We can connect that way. But again, thank y'all so much for joining. This was so fun. It was all about the brows and the lip combo. And basically, it was a 2-in-1 lip combo. So hope you guys try it out. If you do, let me know how it goes. And again, thank y'all so much for joining. Again, my name is Maya, and I hope y'all have a wonderful night. See you guys next time. Bye, y'all.